Welcome to this EFT Tapping Meditation that is meant to help you release any of the unknowns that you're holding on to that are involved with giving birth. And maybe this is the first time for you. I wrote this because I am about to give birth for the first time, and this is personally what I am going through and feeling and releasing. So go ahead and get comfortable, and we are going to begin. You can sit up or lie down, whatever is most comfortable for you, and you don't have to know anything about tapping. All you need to do is follow along with what I say. So we are going to begin by taking 3 cleansing breaths. So go ahead and take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take another breath in and out. And take one more big breath in and breathe out. So go ahead and start tapping on the side of your hand. Doesn't matter which side, but you just want to tap in between the bottom of your pinky finger and your wrist. So just the area in between that. And again, it does not matter which hand. And all you need to do is you're tapping there is just repeat after me. Even though I have no idea what to expect from giving birth, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though sometimes the anxiety of what is to come feels crippling, I love and accept myself anyway. I know that I can get to a place where I am okay with the unknown, and I love and accept myself. You can stop tapping. Go ahead, take a deep breath in and breathe out. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do 5 rounds of tapping on different points that I'm going to guide you through. All you need to do is get comfortable and just follow along. Before we start, I want you to just think about the unknowns that you're feeling for yourself, the anxieties, the stresses, whatever it is that you're feeling before giving birth that you may be experiencing right now. I want you to just think of what those things are for you and grade them from a 1 through 10, 10 being the strongest. And at the end, we're going to regrade ourselves and see if that number went down. So we are going to begin after you have kind of thought through all of that and have what you want to focus on as we tap. We're going to start by tapping at the point at your eyebrow. And again, just repeat after me and follow along with where we tap. There are so many unknowns. Tap on the side of your eye. So many things that I can't prepare for. Under your eye. I don't feel in control at all. Under your nose. Because I'm not in control. Under your mouth. And I know that I need to let that go. Collarbone. But it feels really hard for me right now. Under your armpit. And I haven't done this before. Top of the head. And that is why this feels so hard for me. Go ahead and you can stop tapping. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Tap at your eyebrow. I wish this felt easier. Side of your eye. But I do know I will come out of this experience stronger. Under eye. But it doesn't make right now feel any better. Under your nose. It's okay to not know what is coming. Under your mouth. And it's okay to feel anxious about what is coming. Collarbone. I allow myself to feel those things. Under your armpit. I allow myself to sit in those feelings. Top of the head. I know that is the only way that I will move through these feelings. You can stop tapping. Go ahead, take a deep breath in, and breathe out. Okay, in these next 3 rounds of tapping, we are going to just start working to get to the other side of those feelings that we just tapped through. Because we don't want to stay in those feelings. Obviously, we want to acknowledge them. We want to process them. We want to work through them. But we want to allow ourselves to get to the place that we intend to be instead of sitting in all of those feelings. So think about, before we tap in these last 3 rounds, where you want to be. How do you want to feel about giving birth? How do you want to feel about the unknowns? Because it's okay to feel, obviously, like there are unknowns, things you can't control, but how do you want to feel about them? How do you want to feel about birth as a whole? So let's go ahead and start tapping at our eyebrow. What if I knew this anxiety was normal? Side of your eye. What if I knew it was normal to want to control this situation? Under your eye. What if I knew I was going to come out on the other side of this with so much new strength? Under your nose. What if I put some focus on the fact that I am going to meet my baby soon? Under your mouth. What if I focused on things that I could control, like getting myself ready for the hospital or getting ready for wherever I intend to give birth? Collarbone. What if I focus on everything I will get from giving birth? Under your armpit. What if I just focused on this turning out the way that it's meant to? Top of the head. No matter how much of it I can't control. Go ahead, take a deep breath in, and breathe out. Tap at your eyebrow. I know the anxiety that I feel is normal. Side of your eye. I know it's normal to have so many unknowns when going into giving birth. Under your eye. And all of that is okay. Under your nose. Everything I am feeling is okay. Under your mouth. I will get through this. Collarbone. I will gain more than I could ever imagine. Under your armpit. I will be a new, stronger version of me. Top of the head. And it's okay if I can't picture what that looks like for me right now. Go ahead, take a deep breath in, and breathe out. Tap at your eyebrow. I am going into birth with many unknowns. side of your eye, and that's okay. Under your eye. Sometimes many parts of life are unknown. Under your nose. And that's what can be so beautiful about it. Under your mouth. I just have to let it happen. Collarbone. I just have to allow what's meant to be to be. Under your armpit. I have faith in myself and my baby. Top of the head. I allow myself to feel however I need to going into birth, and I fully love and accept myself. You can stop tapping. Let's go ahead and take one more deep breath in and breathe out. So if you graded how you felt about the unknowns of giving birth before this tapping meditation, from a 1 through 10, 10 being the most stressed, the most anxious, or whatever it is you're feeling, go ahead and regrade yourself and see if your number went down at all. See if you feel a little bit more calm and at peace with going into giving birth. Obviously, as we acknowledge in the tapping, there are always going to be unknowns that you feel. There's always going to be, in this situation, a control that you can just not have because there just is no availability for that in this situation. But we want to be more at peace with that than maybe where we started. Maybe you're not at complete peace with it. I totally understand that is where I'm at. But having a little more peace than where you started is going to be so beneficial for you, especially if you're really getting ready to give birth and really close to that. And it's just going to help you so much. So I want to thank you so much for tapping with me today. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.